chilly morning here in New York's Times Square at the NASDAQ market site. This Tuesday, October 22nd. I'm John Marino with your Global Markets Report. At this hour, U.S. futures are treading water here in the U.S. Overseas, a bit of a mixed picture in Asia and Europe ahead of the government's release this morning of the September jobs report. Non-farm payroll is expected to have increased by 180,000 workers. That's up from the 169,000 jobs that were gained in August. And the unemployment rate is forecast to come in at 7.3%. We are joined now by Jonathan Browdy with the Deal's London newsroom. He's going to be breaking down European trading activity for us. Jonathan.
Yeah, well, the main markets in Europe have been fairly robust this morning. They haven't mainly gone up high. They've just traded just shy of yesterday's very good figures, largely because of the uncertainty over the US payroll numbers. London is slightly up because of some very good company news, and Germany and France are slightly below the yesterday's figures.
And what are you seeing in Asia?
Well, in Asia, there's been some news from China which has been rather bad. It's depressed the Hang Seng somewhat. In Hong Kong, mobile phone company China Mobile, which is the world's largest mobile phone company, produced some rather poor figures this morning. Plus, there's worry about the Chinese residential housing market, which appears to be in a bubble, and the Chinese government's measures to try and change it have not so far produced much, have not so far been very successful.
All right, and last, you've got a big American investor making a construction play in Spain. Tell us more.
Well, that's right. Bill Gates, surprisingly perhaps, the software tycoon, has invested in a Spanish construction company called FCC. He's bought 6% of its shares out of Treasury. They weren't even bought from the market. So he's obviously gone in there and done something for the company. And this is a big Spanish construction company which has been trying to renegotiate its debt for some months. It's got $5 billion of debt overhanging it. And the fact that he's gone in and bought 6% of the company has also taken up other construction companies with it. So the Spanish market has done quite well this morning. Now over to you, John.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan. Here in the U.S., keep an eye on shares of Netflix coming into today's session. Stock is up already more than 11% heading into this open. Late Monday, the company posted profits that topped analyst expectations, earning 52 cents a share, beating forecasts by 3 pennies. Revenue rose more than 20% to about $1.1 billion on the quarter. And shares of Harley-Davidson are trading slightly lower this morning ahead of their results. Analyst expectations are for profits of 72 cents a share there. And as you can tell from the chart, Harley's stock is up more than 34% so far this year. Also set to report results today is Delta Airlines. It's an impressive chart. The carrier is up 108% this year. Profit forecast coming in at $1.34 a share. That's 11 cents higher than what it earned over the same period last year. Delta shares up about 1% heading into today's open. And today's action alerts, keep an eye on shares of TJX. It's the parent of discount retailer TJ Maxx. The stock is up almost 3% heading into today's session, and the company just updated its earnings expectations higher than the consensus. Our Jim Cramer saying that he believes analysts will jump on TJX's bandwagon next. Finally, Apple is slimming down for the holidays. Well, sort of. The company is widely anticipated to unveil a new iPad, the iPad 5, later today. Apple watchers are on the lookout for a slimmer device with new technology that makes the iPad a little bit more similar to the company's smaller tablet, the iPad mini. Check back throughout the day with the latest news from the street. I'm John Marino at the NASDAQ market site. Have a great day.